Hi guys, welcome back to Beauty by Michelle Lauren. This is going to be the final look for today. It is a more subtly green look for those of you who love St. Patrick's Day but don't quite feel comfortable going full green smoky eye. So for those of you, this is just a green shimmery wing and green smoked out underneath my lower lash line. So if you're interested in how we got this more subtle St. Patrick's Day look, then keep on watching.
I'm prepping my skin using the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water, and priming my skin using the Maybelline Master Prime primers in Hydrate and Smooth and Blur and Pore Minimize. Using these products help me create a nice, even, smooth, yet tacky base for all of my makeup to stick to. For foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Superstay Foundation in shade 102 with a few drops of the Physicians Formula Argan Oil to hydrate. I'm brushing that onto my skin, trying to spread it as evenly as I can, and we'll be using a damp Real Technique sponge to blend that all in. To set our face, we're going to be using the Airspun Loose Face Powder in Translucent, smoothing out any creases in the liquid foundation and pressing the powder into our face with the other side of the damp sponge. I powder my entire face to create a nice, smooth, even base for all of the blending for contour and blush and highlight. For my brows, I am using the shade T from the James Charles palette along with my Anastasia Brow Duo powder in Taupe. I'm filling them in using my NYX brow brush. So I'm using T to trace the shape of my brow and fill in the very end of the tail of my brow. And then I will be going in with the Brow Duo powder to make a nice transition from light towards the front of your brow to dark at the tail of your brow. I've been going back and forth between a brow pomade and a brow powder, so whatever works for you. I did my other brow off camera to save us some time, and I'm just going to double check that they are evenly spaced. For contour, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer with a small, fluffy face brush that fits right into the hollows of my cheekbones. So we'll be contouring our cheekbones up around our forehead, down the sides of our nose, and on our jawline. This adds warmth to my face and creates some extra definition to my features. This brush is the perfect size for this because it is small enough to do my nose, yet fluffy enough to blend everything out. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Red Vino, and I'm using that on a fluffy tapered brush. I always blend my blush down into my contour line to avoid any weird gaps where there's no color, and to create a seamless transition from blush to contour. I am filling in my beauty marks with a small pencil brush and the shade No Beans. For my eyes, I am going in very lightly with the shade 10% Off on a fluffy brush, and I'm using that as my transition slash crease shade. So I wanted a very simple eye look today so that you could still be festive very easily and not too much. So I'm just really blending that out. And then taking the shade Canvas to buff out the very edge of it and lighten it up a little more. And then I'm taking So Good on my finger and putting that all over my lid. And blending it. I'm now going to be taking my Stila Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the shade Vivid Jade, which is a really pretty metallic green color, and I'm using that as an eyeliner today. So we're using a small eyeliner brush to create a winged eyeliner with this deep metallic green color. Using this as eyeliner adds just a hint of green to your look, but the rest of the look is very natural and very wearable. So if you have a job where you can't wear bright colors like green, even for holidays, you can use just a hint of the color to still be festive. And you can do this with any color. I'm also going to be taking that on a flat brush and smudging that on my lower lash line. From a distance, you honestly can't really tell that the green is green. It honestly looks kind of black. And then I'm going to take a teeny bit of Social Blade to blend out the green on my lower lash line. I'm using my Anastasia Aurora Glow palette to highlight and using the shade Helia, which is the green shade. I'm using this to highlight my inner corners, my brow bones, down the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and the tops of my cheekbones. I love that this look is super simple, super easy to do, but still gets a festive look for any holiday. Again, you can change out the green liner with any color for a specific holiday. But the rest of it just looks natural. I'm prepping my lips using my Burt's Bees chapstick. And using my Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Volumizing Mascara to coat my lashes. I'm going to be layering this on in place of wearing false eyelashes. For lips, I chose a nude lip color from Ofra. It's called Verona. It's the long-lasting liquid lipstick. I'm just applying that with a brush to keep that product sanitary for future use. This is a very brown nude, so if you are not into that, feel free to pair this look with a more pinky nude color or any other color you want. Then I am going to be setting my face using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And fan drying. You gotta take your hair down. My hair is wet because I just got out of the shower. Fixing that up, and this is the final look.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a huge thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, you can go ahead and do that. And if you want notifications for future videos, you can hit the little bell icon. If you haven't already gone on Facebook and Instagram and liked and followed those pages, you can find me at Beauty by Michelle Lauren. And you will see still pictures of all the looks that I am posting here on YouTube, plus a few extra looks here and there. So stay tuned for sneak peeks and more on there. Don't forget, you can always comment down below and tell me a color scheme or a specific look or product you want me to try, and I will do my best to try that out for you. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!